Today the lesson plan is made using the natural approach method. So the objective here is to make the student learn the importance of developing their interpersonal skills to help them in real life situations, so that they may be able to interact with others and having a contribution for them. So the teacher will be presenting some situations where they can interact with others, and give some list of things that they can say in any kind of situations that will be presenting. The first situation we'll be presenting is the most common one, will be greeting people. For example, this one should be obvious because it's hard to deal with someone that you did not even acknowledge its existence. So the first thing when you meet somebody, you want to know her name, where he's coming from, or being nice and say hello, nice to meet you, and how to respond. So those kind of questions. So the teacher will be presenting a list of phrases that can be used, and after presenting them, a good thing that can be done in this class is to make the students in pairs so they can practice with the other. For example, these are the list of the phrases that teacher can give. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm not so good. I was sick the whole week. What's your name, and where are you coming from? What you're doing here? This kind of questions ask information about your partner, the person you are meeting. And the good thing in this class is this is a real thing, because maybe many students doesn't know too much about their colleagues. So this is an opportunity for them to getting to know them better. And this is kind of the same thing would be happening in the real life situation, because in class we're having this real life situation. Another area or interpersonal skill that can develop is identify oneself to others. They can maybe prepare some information about them that could be given. For example, this would be things like, say, my name is Marcelo Gameiro, I'm from Brazil, and I'm divorced. I came here to learn Chinese, and this is something that I always wanted to do. So, kind of information they want to give to others about themselves. This is something that they have maybe to think about it and prepare beforehand. This is a good exercise to do in pairs too. Another area that can get some training on is to apologize. No one's perfect. We will be making mistakes, or that's something that we wanted to apologize to fix the situation. And how you can do this properly. This is another area that can have a list of things that they can say. For example, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I felt terrible for doing that. Would you forgive me? That will not happen again. I'm so sorry. This kind of words is always nice to know, because you don't want to leave somebody thinking bad of you. So you want to fix the situation. Another thing that everybody does is eating and drinking. So it will be nice to train and some words and phrases that can be done when you're hungry and you're thirsty and asking for things like that you wanted to drink. For example, I am allergic to pepper. For example, if you're allergic to certain types of foods, it would be nice to make the people know that they cannot consume those things. So it's always good information when you getting to know each other, and things that you want, things that you like, and this all areas that you can do. So I have been recording 4 minutes now. So there's many areas that could be put in here. So there's kind of many areas. These are just few examples. This is a nice class to be done, because you get to know your students better, and they get to know each other better. So it's kind of a really nice class to give, and you'll be giving in the natural approach. So you're actually doing it with them, monitoring if you can say something that can be improved, so the teacher will be watching them. So this is what I have for today. I hope this is a good idea for anyone who wants to apply this kind of teaching in their classes. Thank you very much.